by the draw made by Buja. Magpie blue? Okay, so on blue coin, and he's not playing his battle trance, so has pincer maneuver. Okay, and we go into that, and it's an elf army going into the war with the Northern Realms. Let's go. So we see the curse scroll being present. And that usually signifies a blue coin deck, because why would you otherwise run the curse scroll? Why would you play a deck that needs to find something and not play it on blue coin? We see Riordan, we see Angus and Vanadine. Everything is in Magpie's hand. Sanvanter, well, he has pincer maneuver, so he can send anything he wants back into the deck. And boom goes the heist. Nothing you can do about it. Sanvanter is of course playing rent-free deck, so no specials in that one. So Arcane Tome goes away, but I don't think Magpie cares too much about it anymore. He got his heist. So, Magpie, Sanvanter has 2 pinks available on the board. Okay, for now we see a trap plate. Does the observer show? Ah, it shows. So, Pitfall is getting played out. Yeah, he has, he mulliganed Seamless, right? So, pew pew pew. Oh, look at him go for that reinforced ballista. Now he can even kill it if he is afraid of ballista interrupting his game plan and combining to kill his elves. Although, is there even any damage on Azure? But that's only good on an open board. But I guess it would kill in combination with leader charges. It would kill Vanadine or Angus. So yeah, we see Magpie going on offensive here and first dealing with the reinforced ballista. He still is in a possession of all his cards, and he just removes one of the control tools. For Sanvanter, we might see... Okay, we do see a leader charge, and the Purify doesn't go back into the deck yet. But yeah, Magpie also doesn't play too many control options that are obvious, so this E-Strat is safe. So Magpie wants to bounce his elf. So yeah, he wanted to assure that his Angus is not dying, and he was dying to Onager pinks. Now it is safe, and he goes through, but Sanvanter at the same time is starting to do his Traveling Priestess moves. And we see Riordan jump in. First it offers you a trap, and then it offers you an elf. Or if they are situated on the other side, then, well, it's opposite. So only one trap left here for Magpie. 3 are already on the board. We see the bounce on Angus. So the Elven Deadeyes are at 5 power now. Whenever they're getting spawned. That's a pretty cool buff to all the Elven Deadeyes, I must say. That makes your leader significantly better. And other things as well. We see Redanian Secret Service purifying the elf infusion, so the snowdrop is not getting pinged anymore by elves coming to the board. We see that yeah, Istrid is getting clicked. No priestesses for drone there, right? So that's unfortunate. You want to bounce priestesses as much as possible. No spicy Kingslayer to hunt the Seamless from Sanvanter here. Didn't roll the card. Yeah, otherwise it would have been 1 in 11. Reordain is of course also nice because you are thinning your deck, so getting rid of a potential bad trap. In this case, of course, most things got played. There is still a Serpent Trap for Magpie, but against Renfrey it only works on an open board when you want to delete like one unit. Okay, so we do see Vanadine. And since Vanadine puts cards into your deck, the Infusion from Toxicologist is perfect here. For Sanvanter, gets a couple of extra points. I was asking for the prediction. I think my call was Sanvanter 3-2, but Magpie is a legend. Yeah, would be nice to see him against Mayamon or Pieball in the final. But my random prediction was that Sanvanter wins in a close match. So Waylays are coming up plenty for Magpie, and we see that the last bounce is used on Reordain, so all traps are getting played. I guess Magpie can manually trigger the trap immediately, or can play a trap next to a trap, because yeah, Sanvanter is not playing any specials. So that's not an amazing trap. Magpie has unflipped trap on the back row, so that's happening any moment now. And it only spawns 2 Elven Deadeyes because there is a space issue, but yeah, Vanadine is in the same row, so... No soldier pocket for that chariot, but movement is unimportant, and we see that Sanvanter is happy to continue playing here. No, well, happy is subjective, but continues to play here, has double mentor in hand, while Magpie has this Curse Scroll click, and well, I'm not sure what would be his pickup. I was semi-expecting Spore somewhere there. The draw on the Priestess is great for Sanvanter. But yeah, we actually see that Magpie does want to win the round and grabs Verno, even spends a leader charge, so quick math. You play Werner first, right? Sniping those ones. Okay, he didn't snipe both of them. And okay, he decides to click. Sanvanter has his chariot refreshed. Has the snowdrop is rising. It's growing and growing. Okay, you don't want to buff your spy, unfortunate there. And we see that Sanvanter is still ahead. Math time for Magpie. This is a big Isengrim, of course. He already spent some leader charges and decides not to spend anymore. But Sanvanter has leader charges playing for 4 points each. Has Hubert at 7. Jumping out after this leader charge. And this is Exaxis. So Sanvanter gets plus 4 points after this leader charge. Puts a lot of charges into the... Ah wait, Exaxis, yeah, he uses his last card. So it's far more than that. So let's see the draws. Curse of Slot, play a bronze card from your deck, and also Sanvanter got 4 points on the pass, so if he decides to push here, those 4 points are pretty handy. We see that Onager is going back into the deck, and Reinforced Ballista Lance. Magpie has a point slam card in the Scholar. But decides to open with the boxes. So that's a leader charge, another leader charge. Sanvanter gets a card. Claims the last say and gets another leader charge. So, top deck mode. Magpie, of course, has Veilace mostly at the bottom of the deck. So there is a card, and I think it's missing from Magpie's hand at the moment. Okay, so Margarita is getting played, but there is a Purify, leader charge. And now we see the Renfri's ability. Go! Go, go, Power Rangers. Power Priestesses. And Vernon Roche, nobody cares that you are a 4 power. We have a Priestess with 13 charges on it, and another one with 5, and they are getting plus 3 from each click. And Sanvanter also had passive. Okay, so no stopping here, and we have a monster mirror. We also didn't have predictions. Are there any mods in chat? I don't see any. Oh, Metal, are you here? I'd rather look at the mulligans. So Magpie is playing Frost from Red Coin. Sanvanter is given. I feel like this might be the first shot of AQ trying to get through. Not sure it has what it takes. I don't see metal, so predictions. I guess that's pretty easy. Just repeat the last one, and that's Magpie, Sanvanter. That's not how you capitalize that, and let's make it, well, during this game. So, predict away if you have any channel points and ability to predict. Magpie will win 3-2, says Thiago. Okay, we'll see. Also, welcome folks from the YouTube chat. I said hello before, but yeah. I hope you are on YouTube, but you also have Twitch open to work on that card back. Free drops is always nice. Also, anyone just joining, the progression is available on any channel. You can get your card back watching this stream or any other stream and official stream. So claim it. Don't forget, you have to claim it. Arcane Tome, what a beautiful card. Providing your opponent with options from 2022. So if you want to pull off any combo, just rely on your opponent's Arcane Tome. You can even play Cultist with this, it's that good. But we see that Sanvanter also gets his bonus from the Arcane Tome coming back. Either AQ combo goes off. We see Magpie also loading up graveyard with quite important cards. If round was about to end here, then yeah, Magpie's graveyard would be double Foglet plus Winter Queen. And the tome continues to be an important factor here. So Hive Mind is getting pulled by Sanvanter. And we see the Endrega Queen, not the card you've seen ever on the ladder, outside of maybe Moshcraft stream and some occasional like ranked game. But Endrega Queen is pretty great with providing extra drones on the board. So she spawns and synergizes with a bunch of cards. We also see that Winter Queen, unless saved by the Navigator buff, and that's actually an option if Magpie continues to play and not just playing for carryover. Yeah, there we go. Goes Imlerith's Wrath, and yeah, it doesn't deal with the Stalker. Also, look at how fast they go. Just whoop, whoop, whoop. I see that the Foglet is donezo, and so is Winter Queen. Yeah, we see the clicks. No? Okay. Magpie is starting to run out of specials. Like, there should be, what, one left? Yeah, but tome clicking intensifies. But yeah, if you are not finishing Winter Queen, she will. Yes, the last click of Magpie. The Infinite Tome runs out of power, and we see that he gets location and top decks Gale, so whatever gold, Wildhunt gold he missed will be available from that tutor later on. So that's +9 from Tirnalia. And is Sanvanter still 10 in his deck? There are still specials. He had Acid Speed there, but that's probably a bit too late for Acid Speed. Has enough spawns if he wants to, for example. Okay, there we go. Clicks actually infuses the Winter Queen, and down she goes with all the spawns. Slowly, of course, nothing too crazy, but slowly goes down. We'll also see a kill on Navigator, so that location order is not available on that. Not sure how incredible it is, but something Sanvanter is doing. We see Eredin, and at the moment Magpie has dominance, so the damage is happening. Enhanced damage is happening. No more tome for Magpie to click. It died last turn. We see the deck has been thinned a lot, so only 8 cards left for Sanvanter. Glasty and Witch's Sabbath is there. Now Magpie played Wildhunt Bruiser. That's something that will block 4-point cards coming from the graveyard. More spawns, more acid speed damage. We see that yeah, Infusion tried to go to the nearby target, but it has Veil, so nothing fancy is happening there. You cannot really bounce the Bruiser. It was buffed to 14 power, so if you are playing your riders from location, you'll have to just take the weather. Okay, Sanvanter. He's ahead here. Magpie has the Karancher Golden Child growing through this entire round. The charges are pretty incredible, so that Neutral tried to do his best but was answered immediately, and we see a lot of clicks, so don't play this deck on mobile. Neutral was amazing against Gravish, okay? It was so good, Magpie purified it twice. $25-26 point Karancher is nice, and it will never grow as big again. The boy will shrink tremendously the longer this goes. At the moment, if you play him, it goes to what, 61, 62. There is frost damage as well. The Foglet is growing. Unfortunate for that Naglfar crew, of course, playing into double either and getting slaughtered on the spot. Now, if you are Sanvanter, do you just play a Stalker, consume front row, drone, play Kiki, or use the order? Like, I suppose you're fine with keeping the heat wave for later. Alternatively, you can avoid... do you even want to avoid Eredin coming from Witch's Sabbath? Shrinkage? Actually takes a pass, so that's still 25 point. Golden Child. And with Foglet growing with... wait. Okay. I thought maybe Magpie done the math while staying in it with the Tirnalia buffing Foglet and the leader charge, but I guess that's not what we are having here. And nicely done by Magpie. Gets there, but is a card down. He had access to Gales from Naglfar, we knew that, and his graveyard is kinda set up. Now he has the Riptide there in the deck. That Riptide is not in his hand. But yeah, we see the message is being sent by caster, so whoever is operating, yeah, the Foglets and Winter Queen, they are not coming from the Witch's Sabbath, so his graveyard is kinda As for how Magpie wins, I'm not entirely sure. You see that he is still pushing, but that Echo card, for example, is not doing much. You also see that Sanvanter is just starting slowly with the Incubus play. Do you use leader charges to try to buff it up? Is there a reason to buff it up? I suppose a leader charge, but then the frost is happening on the other row. Okay, if you leader charge the drone and then you bruiser, that would have been something to consider if you want to kill it, but putting it at 1 power is not doing much. Sanvanter has a special that buffs it up quite nicely. Which side do I move the camera so that I am more centered? There we go. I am moving though, so that's not impressive. I guess Stalkers are not that amazing, says Sanvanter. And plays out 1. So we have Gales playing any Wild Hunt unit, and that Wild Hunt unit is a bruiser. One of the Stalkers is dead. Magpie is ahead. How is Sanvanter making up the points? The cheapest way possible. It's nothing too cheap that doesn't go into your leader charges. Okay, so walk me through this, chat. So the Stalker buff doesn't achieve too much with only Gales on the other side of the board. And yeah, we are seeing all in from Magpie. That seemed like he's the game plan for round 2, so maybe game plan wasn't That 50-50 doesn't matter. I know there is another Hideous Feast. If you ever want, but you lose access to Glusty that way. And are you winning without Glusty? I'm not so certain. Okay, so I guess this is all right on the charges, because yeah, one stalker helps the other a little bit. Boop boop, and you can do another one boop with this one, and well, consuming your own drone is not doing much. This is a 6-point heat wave, and he gets 2 out. Oh yeah, I guess he didn't want to play the... We're seeing the next match though, and this is Elves versus the Guerrilla Tactics. So we've seen Elves in action, but not Guerrilla Tactic today. Shiro is of utmost importance here. So Magpie needs to know what power the Shiro is for Sanvanter and which buffs can be. Because there is a leader ability, of course, but there is also potential door from Hakam Pass. I don't think there is an offering for Sanvanter, so at least your Shiro cannot be hand buffed to 5. But yeah, one important thing regarding elves is that they are pretty small, and that might be beneficial to Milva quite often. On the other hand, Milva might yeah, just kill the target occasionally. And Squirrel goes and eats all the cargo stockpiled by the elves, so the resistance has no food anymore. We see Oniromancy getting clicked. Pyrotechnician, so Sanvanter is just loading up on the damage potential here, so that if you play your Vanadine, if you play your Angus, it can be on an empty board, hit with a guarantee. Even more damage, but now there is a 9-point target, so you might just hit that one twice. Like hitting it once is maybe okay, but we also see that Milva is in Sanvanter's hand, so there is no extra damage coming from the leader ability. This is not Oxenford Scholar, okay. Pew 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 pew. And 1-point dwarf is dead. It's 2 pinks out of 4. Unfortunate. No pyrotechnician was harmed during filming this match. The buffs were just avoiding the explosives. an hourly reminder to claim your card back, or if you are not at the card back level yet, claim your beholder title. So we see once again Deception played round 1 just for the points, and Vanadine is getting picked. Okay, so that's one gun. Angus Lance, Magpie. Which one are you taking? Yeah, makes sense to just take Incinerating. Pitfall with Seamless Play might be pretty nice later on. Also, the beautiful side of Neophytes is that you can bounce them immediately, but Magpie still has hope for this Angus. And we actually see a pass here. So Magpie can play another card if he wishes to play for the carryover. He can send the Waylay back at the bottom of his deck, grab what's he's missing, the most important Vernocell from the deck, for example. Or he can just pass if he believes that one Vanadine and one Angus is enough with the last say. Okay, we see the pass. Deception was also flipping, so Sanvanter would need a lot of points in this situation. So Elven Deadeyes are at 4, right? Not ideal situation for the Shiro, because getting one buff exactly is not that easy. At the same time, if we are talking about the Isengrim coming at some point as well, they might be 5s, and 5 is easier to achieve, but once again, there is no what was I saying? There is no offering yet. Nice. Not the most impressive play. After the 9-point Oxenford Scholar Slam, we see some slow play here. Okay, not impressive, I must say. I must admit this is not too impressive, but Magpie goes for the value bleed quite often, and yeah, this is one of those situations. So there is a saboteur. If you control an artifact, spawn an Elven Deadeye on this row. If you control an artifact, turn it into a bear and buff it by 4. The only detail is that Magpie kinda doesn't have an artifact. And without an artifact? Man. Are we still? No? Okay. Since Sanvanter didn't use his vial, and well, there is a serpent trap in there, so no use to just dump it on board. Magpie was offered a pass, and he took it. We see another backup, unlike. So this is how you're playing the Saboteur. You own an artifact and then it becomes a better card. The dice are at 4. Only one Angus was. Magpie was at a position where he could have bounced it once more, going a card down, but he didn't take the opportunity. So, maybe on purpose. Look at Magpie's top decks. Waylay. New fight is actually kinda sorta a little bit annoying. So Serpent, Vernocell are left in the deck. Yeah, I can imagine getting to 5, like even getting to 5 is a quest for Mahakam Pass. There was no offering to buff Shiro in deck, for example, but yeah. So for Mahakam Pass to hit the minor, then you can have Shiro at 5, otherwise, yeah, Guerrilla Tactics is not really flexible at lower numbers. Going to 6, 9, 8, yes please. So, Waylay from hand is played, Sanvanter is aware. But there is not much to be aware. It's, oh, yeah, hits the minor, so Shiro at 5 is a thing, but Sanvanter doesn't have the last say. And Isengrim will be played last. Okay, that's just inviting Igni that doesn't exist. A value place, a purify coming in. There is a verification. We don't talk about that. Maybe Sanvanter shows his own 7s. So yeah, look at those cards and tell me you'd love to be in Magpie's position. Right. Saboteur and verification is still there. And he played Waylay from hand. Bam, bam, bam. So yeah, at least Forza dodging the Shiro Wrath, and Well, if Sanvanter is using leader charges on 4s, they become 2s as well. And, well, it's not impressive to do anyway, because you are kinda running. A guerrilla tactics that buffs your own units by 3, so... Setting Shiru up is nice and all, but you are wasting, like, you're playing more or less the same points. So you can, like, count Magpie's points here, more or less. Yeah, this is a 3-point drop. And Sanvanter looks like he is... yeah, with Magpie in this moment, shading his pain. Like, dude, why you play a 3-point tempo? I like how Sanvanter... yeah, he doesn't know that, although, yeah. Now he wouldn't trigger it, but he has to. So that's a Yavin setup, hits hard and almost gets Magpie ahead. But once again, Sanvanter possesses a Cranmer that plays for beautiful points. Oh, no. What is this connection? Notification in the background. We cannot have any NDDCs on this Masters. Long gone the times with disconnects. Is it me? I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess it was me. So look at this beautiful Shiro. Boop. 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 9-point Shiro. Amazing. And yeah, the Isengrim is not closing. Didn't really achieve anything. And yeah, Sanvanter is on match point. Magpie has to win, and he takes... so this is elves only gameplay, basically. And now elves are coming from the other coin, and we see Angus there. Okay, finds heist. So Arcane Tome is unnecessary. So there is no Riordan. He only has Angus. Looking at Sanvanter's... well, you can play either with one leader charge, I suppose. That's what Sanvanter is doing, yeah. So avoid Serpent Trap, and there is no 7 damage coming from Magpie here. This allows insta AQ. Reason not to do that immediately. Can always squirrel later. Observer died, I suppose. Will he draw Seamless is your question? Well, just draw Riordan and you'll draw your Seamless. Okay, so Sanvanter is actually considering, does he want to go into the EQ immediately instead. He missed the card that makes waylays. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's very important. Very important to have Reordain. It fixes so many problems for ya. Like you can use him, Reordain, and bring the pieces you missed. Oh, like the golden elf you missed. Without him, and with missing the elves you want Angus or Vanadine, you are in much trouble. And yeah, double purify is there, but something tells me... Ah, wait. Yeah, that's enough charges, so you don't even deep into the leader charges. So Stalker just dismantles Angus, and what now? There is not even a neophyte. Like, you can at least bounce neophytes immediately with the carcass, populate your board with tokens, so that's nice. That's nice. Why aren't we allowed to bet on who wins? What do you mean? Neophytes are points for either. I suppose. Well, the channel point voting was already done at the beginning of the series, so you see Karim with the bet on Magpie, I suppose. So it was running, I even mentioned it, and Eugene was betting on Sanvanter. So next series, be here at the beginning. Usually start, I think I even started it when we were in game 1. Elves should have clamped the priestess matchup. Unlucky. Okay, so Vanadine is there, traps are there, no sight of Seamless or Reordain at the moment, and we see that Sanvanter is actually confident in his chances in a long round. Elves do have control via what? Yavin, via waylays, but elves are also pretty small. Magpie also misses a billion golds at the moment, and elves are also overswarming. Okay, this is not me highlighting it though. Привет, Дмитрий, да, это турнир. Hello, yeah. Это турнир, полуфинал между Магпаем и Санвантером. Потом второй полуфинал между Миамоном и Пайаболом. И финал тоже сегодня. Окей, finds Yavin. That's some damage. Mulligans the... Oh! Look at him go. Seamless is here. No real. Wait, another mulligan. No. There was another mulligan, but it's not a gold card, so Rear Train refuses to come out, and Magpie has all traps in hand, but also Isengrim is staying in the deck. Yeah, the overswarming is a big issue for the deck. Okay, somebody is drilling something. Neophyte Vanadine. Oh. So yeah, there is a Purify, if you wish so. You can even spend a leader charge now, but there is also a Serpent Trap on the board. The second trap that is on the board is Deception, so some elves are incoming from there, so that's 4 units in one go. The Famed Sabbath bringing 3 more, and you already have 7 units on your side of the board, unless, yeah, there are 2 at the moment. So that's not ideal. Sanvanter definitely would have loved to kill something. Can he do that on Oxenford Scholar? Scholar is a 9, so that's rather... That's a rather tall order. Serpent Trap would be flipped in this case, so yeah, we see the drone protection. Okay. He got there. We also see Magpie and his phone. The future of the gaming is here. You can compete in a 42k tournament using just a small thing as small of a thing as your smartphone. It's incredible. Grab your phone and compete now, guys. Gwent, the future is now. So losing a Stalker must be a wee bit painful. So Sanvanter is waiting for something like Neophyte to hit the board. Might be waiting for quite a while. Он смотрит мой стрим, здорово, enough. Ну, приятно. Он мне обещал стрим 4 года назад. Коопный. До того, как он сам начал стримить. Ай-яй-яй, так и не пришел. Я, правда, так и не спрашивал. Один разок или 2 у него на стриме спросил, когда кооп. Looking at which our shops sell alcohol clips. Not playing Eldain. Devotion trap deck is something I posted and something Dota suggested me to play. So yeah. Oh, would you look at that? That's clean. 1, 2, 3. Everything goes back row. Almost everything goes back row. So the board space, leader charges. And told that. Oh, who was it Kawa? Was it Karim? Talking shit about acid speed. Look at it. Look at it spreading. Does it look like a tasty glassy meal to ya? I talked shit about it. Okay, so neophytes. Pretty good at flipping low power cards, low point cards. Also, Sanvanter cannot deal with them. This spread, no. And then the true power of Andrega Queen is showing as well here. So instead of flipping once, Magpie is flipping not once, and there is kind of no space for Yavin at the moment. But well, to be fair, the Glasty will come. But yeah, Glasty will come a little bit too late for Magpie. That's another one. And yeah, the acid speed of course is out. Magpie has to pass. There are 6 leader charges and neophytes playing against Magpie here. There are no double rand setup, but eating your opponent 1 point units is just too good. And we have our first finalist. Sanvanter is going to the final. Magpie is finishing his competitive Gwent